Because I think you can't have one without the other, right? But the devs do have the final say. The question is, why don't they do these certain things? Is it through fear? Is it because their experience is completely different? Remember, they are talking about all regions' data, not just Europe. I only play Europe, so my experience might be completely different. I don't know. It's at that point, there's just so much speculation to it. Oh, I know why. Because you were on the totem. Okay. I thought you were doing that to me. I was like, have you lagged out? Okay, she can throw over there. I weren't sure. Go to the big side of the pallet, by the way. Like here. You see the big side? It's harder for her to throw over. This is going to be a bad game for her, I can feel it. I don't know, I have a feeling. Use the tree. Use the tree. No, they're running to a side like a fucking idiot. True. Nice idea. Bit off though. When she goes for reload, you go for the shift W and you want to use... You want it to want to chase you? Oh, fuck. She's not gonna now, is she? Never mind. Ideally, you want her to chase you, so you don't want to be too crazy with, like, hiding. But you also need to make sure that you're not gonna go down. So there's a little bit of a mind game there. Like, you want the killer to feel that it's their decision to chase you, right? I didn't make it her decision to chase me. I was fucking miles away. She's like, yeah, forgot. And there's a really quick heal, by the way. Insanely quick. Yellow medkit. What was that? What is that noise? The fuck? I hear like... I don't know. You're lagging a bit, aren't you, love? I saw you teleport. Killer spends 60 plus seconds in a chase, all undone in 10 seconds, yeah. And people are complaining it's going to be 24 seconds, even though, once again, it's a 4v1, where the killer, as a 1, wastes way more time than the 4, because it's 4 of them doing everything, not just 1. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, it's 24 seconds healed. Like, the killer's going to take longer wasting their time than 24 seconds. Seems I enjoy playing Survivor more. Well, Survivor is more up to your skill. Killer is more up to you trying to balance the game. You need to kind of ignore a lot of objectives when you play Killer. When you play Survivor, you just play Survivor. You don't need to circumvent anything. You don't need to do anything. You just play Survivor. With Killer, you need to kind of work out how to make your objective as fast as possible by just playing the game. With Killer, you're making your objective as fast as possible by ignoring how many states it wants. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wants a lot more from you than you can give. Also, you have complete control of most chasers versus most killers, which is nice. Unless they camp, and then they've got control. Because you have to just run and give them a free hook. I had a game today with Killer, which once again proves my point. Where the survivors were complete ass. Like, they were really, really bad in loops, right? I ignore gen defense. They were really bad in loops. They could have done many, and I'm saying, like, they basically ran past loops and just went to dead zones and I downed them. That game, they got to 1 gen and I needed to face camp someone. It'll be on YouTube. It's going to be, this is why killers are leaving Port 7. Hey, it's been good, Iverick. I am on my off day tomorrow, remember? I think it's tomorrow, right? Damn, she had one hook. I told you it was going to be a bad game. I could just feel it. I could feel it. Like, we weren't going against, like, a top Huntress. Straight away going to be a bad game, unless my team's, like, a complete trash. Yeah, off day is Friday. You had adrenaline too. Oh, that's rough. I weren't really paying attention. That actually makes you get less points. I'd rather increase the MMR. Higher the MMR, better my teammates because of the buffer, and because there's less killers at the higher MMR, I get stronger teammates versus weaker killers. So it's kind of win-win really for Survivor.
True sex, eat true love, true hugs.
Robotic, thank you for the 29 months. Appreciate it. That's the theory. I mean, it's all invisible. I have to work all this shit out because it's all fucking invisible. But it is based off what the devs have said and, you know, just logic.